BrightlingSource.com here. The watch we're looking at today is the Ebel 1911 chronograph. This model, a lot of people say that it has the in-house Ebel 135 caliber in it, but the E135, while it is exclusive to Ebel for the most part, is not actually an in-house caliber, or at least not entirely. It wasn't developed totally in-house. It was developed by LaMagna, and Ebel made some modifications to it, and it is exclusive to Ebel, but I wouldn't call it an in-house movement, so to speak. It doesn't mean that it's not a nice movement, because it's an excellent movement. Actually, it's a very nice looking movement. It's quite a bit prettier than the Valjoux movements that we see so often these days. So you can see there, it's very, very finely decorated. It's got a lot of circular graining on it. I think they did a good job with this movement, and the watch, Ebel watches in general, are very well made. Not quite as respected in watch circles or appreciated in watch circles for whatever reason, but they do have a very high selling price. When you go to the watch store, usually not reflected when you see them online for sale for significantly less, sometimes 75-80% off the retail price, it seems like. This Ebel 1911 is 40 millimeter diameter. It wears a little bit smaller, probably due to the shape of the case and how the 40 is only 40 because of this bump here. So it's probably really closer to a 39 or even possibly a 38 in the way it wears. I think it's okay for my wrist. I'll show you what it looks like here. Zoom it out. So it wears a bit small, but actually it feels like what normal watches used, like larger watches in the past kind of felt like. This is a black dial, double AR coated. Ebel uses this neat deployment system where the strap actually tucks inside there, so you don't have to fold it over itself like that, and it kind of distributes the thickness of the deployment and the end of the strap there, and you don't have to cut it. It's kind of a nice system. I quite like it. The other thing that Ebel does that's different, and they tend to do it on almost all their watches, is the way that they connect their straps via two screws on the bottom. While this is alright, it requires you to have proprietary straps from Ebel or get them custom made by like ABP or somebody fairly expensive. So there's no cheap alternative to the Ebel straps. And one thing I notice over time is that the leather, because it sort of breaks down here, where the screw-in piece is, when it bends, there's a gap between the edge of the strap and the watch there, which doesn't look good when you're wearing it, because it kind of does this. But it doesn't bother me too much. I can live with it. Well, it's not preferable. It's something I don't have to. I don't feel a really strong desire to fix anytime soon, except for the fact that maybe when it does break down more, it'll actually come off, which may be an issue. So, as for durability, they don't make their straps the most durable, but I think the compromise is that you have this nice tight look where the strap really fits in there really well. and they do a good job of that. And this one doesn't have a screw down crown, so I'm going to give it a wind here. Get the chronograph moving. Zoom up a little bit here. There's a chronograph running there. Seconds are over there at 9 o'clock, and typical minutes at 3 and hours at 6. And these ones are all certified chronometers. Reset. Ebel does a neat thing where they put the actually applied numerals at 12, 4, and 8 as opposed to 3, 6, 9 positions, which you see more of. And I kind of like that design cue that the design cues that they've used in this one. It has a very sleek look without looking too much like a cheap watch at the same time, which is sometimes difficult. So pretty much a gent's watch, smaller size, but still very wearable in my opinion. The Ebel 1911 chronograph with E135 movement. Hope you enjoy the review. Have a good one.